Bring your A game.
Bring your A game radio, CHUO 89.1 FM. I go by the name of Dynamic, aka your favorite light skin. And man, we got some good vibes in the studio already. We got another special guest in the building, but before we talk to him, I feel like we got a whole lot to talk to this guy about. It's very controversial right now. Before we do that, let's get into a couple little ads here. We'll be right back. All right, man. Bring your A game radio, CHUO 89.1 FM. Let's go. Now, this is Bring Your A Game. We like to, talk to the people that are doing things in the city and in the country. We represent all Canadian hip-hop, reggae, and R&B. And this next guy here definitely represents Canadian hip-hop. I'm an artist myself, as you guys know. And I've been rocking with this guy from time, you know what I mean? So to me, he's a homie already. Forget what anybody has to say. This next individual's put in the work in the city to be called, the king. We got KingCon in the building, man.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, homie?
Everything blessed?
Everything's good, man.
Yeah. So, okay, man. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening online in the last little couple of days. I see posts from you and stuff, but I just saw some stuff, I think a couple of hours ago even that was happening, man. But what's really going on? Why are people hating right now on the King?
It ain't even like that. I was speaking in generalities lately, just few things that I've seen around and heard, you know what I mean? Loyalty means everything to me, and I keep it real all the time.
Yeah.
My life is an open book on media, and everybody knows that.
Especially on Facebook.
I got nothing to hide. I'm a very expressive human being.
Yeah.
So anytime I get some kind of inspirational post or some kind of lesson I want to teach, I post.
Yeah.
So speaking of generalities is just hearing certain people that I supported were talking and whatnot. So, but it really none of that shit talk or ish talk doesn't even really matter because it's all about support and staying positive. Hence why every once in a while I'll drop some kind of post just being like, show respect where it's deserved.
Right.
You know what I mean? People have been pushing people have been supporting, just do the same.
I want to know how you feel about that in a second, but I still want to know what's been actually happening because you kind of dodged that.
That was good. Can I actually?
He was very slick about how you dodged it, right?
Can I actually interject here? Can I interject here? KingCon, what's up, my brother?
What up?
It's good to see you, bro.
Hey,
Thanks.
my boy DJ Last. We go way back, you and I.
Hey, yo, honestly, I've seen KingCon grow, and that was the most
It's very political.
diplomatic and vague answer I've heard thus far.
I was like, when are you going to actually say what I asked?
He tried so hard not to swear. He still says shit.
Yeah, he still said it.
But
So did you.
it's okay. I think we can get away
with the ish
that.
talk, Hold on.
that.
This is how we get away with it. And I love to do this during the interview sometimes just to save ourselves.
The
right?
music on this programming may contain foul language.
It may.
The views expressed in these songs are
Especially with
solely
this
those
guy on.
of the artists and are by no means encouraged or condoned by the programmers or the station. Listeners' discretion is
You hear that,
advised.
Ish?
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
KingCon, tell us what's the ish?
There's no
What's
ish.
going on? Just
There's no ish, man. There's no ish, really, man.
Okay.
All right,
I was
we're gonna
thinking-
leave it at. Okay, so people follow him on Facebook if you want to find out what's happening,
Ain't
because you can see it in the feed.
Ain't nothing popping, really. I ain't speaking about anybody in particular. So
I am really
I like how he's
impressed.
really good
I'm
at this.
so
Speaking in
impressed with you right now.
generalities, all I've done this past couple of years is try to build unity in the city.
Are you taking like therapy lessons?
have
Do you do yoga?
hip hop therapy?
KingCon, are you doing yoga? Are you doing yoga?
Nah, man. My kids and my family, they kind of helped me grow up a little bit, man. It's not
Meditating,
wild
so.
con no more. When I hit the stage, you'll see con come out.
Yeah.
But I keep it.
We're gonna come back in just a minute.
Run it.
Do we want to get into? Do you have the legacy record?
This song is about my daughter and about my family.
Actually, hold on. Before we let's not play
yeah.
the legacy. Not to cut you off.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
feel like this record should end off the interview. It's that deep of a record. So we'll do that
Sure.
one last.
Sure, yeah.
Right now we got two other records to play. We got the Do It Right, and we got what's the other
We
one?
can set it off with Do It Right. Why
the
not?
Do It Right.
Yeah,
And what was
do
the
it
other one that
backwards.
you sent?
Been there, done that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's do It Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Do It Right. This song is, you go to the shows,
Yeah.
and you see a lot of opening acts come out and do their thing, and you're just like,
They're just not doing it right.
Not quite there. You're just not quite doing it right.
KingCon's doing it right.
So this is how you do it right.
Bring your A game. CHUO 89.1 FM. Bring your A game. Let's do this, yo. I go by the name of Dynamic, a.k.a. your favorite light skin. Yo, KingCon.
What up, Doug?
You talking off the mic like, yo, you ain't gonna get me.
Nah, man, I'm here, man. You ain't getting me with nothing, though,
Yo,
man.
you got a couple questions? Try to get them now?
How are you doing?
No, I gotta say,
Let's talk about the music.
Yeah,
Talk about the music, everybody. You know, I rap sometimes.
Okay, hold up. What I want to know then, because I know you see this. How do you feel about the artists? Because I see this. How do you feel about the artists that are out there online talking all that? These guys are washed up. These guys aren't doing what, us new guys are doing. These guys are never going to make it. How do you feel about that?
Well,
let's talk about that.
Well, I can reflect.
Like a therapy couch. Go ahead, do your thing.
I can reflect on that a little bit. Well, if you check the Offen catalog, okay, and you see the work I put in this year and what I've been doing the last 2 years, putting other artists on and introducing them to videographers and promoters, and then promoting them over and over again.
And I'll back up, like over a decade you've been doing this.
I've been trying to help others. Well, it's hard to do that while putting yourself on, but I still go out of my way to do it. So I don't know. It's kind of a wrong choice of words to say washed up. I would say.
Are you taking a bath?
I don't know. I would say I've just begun to shower on.
I think you haven't even gotten in there yet, man.
My career has just begun. You have guys that work their whole lives and have to do that to make it and have that sort of passion. And I have that, and I see that in other people. Right. So I try to help others. You know what I'm saying? People can only say washed up because of my age and me being in Ottawa. Right. But I love Ottawa.
But what's really wrong with age? Because you're not even old at all. You know what I mean? When it comes down to, like, at the end of the day, you're in your 30s.
He still looks like the same kid I met in the park. He still looks like the same kid I met in the park.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like yesterday, and he was like 15 or 16, spitting bars.
Yeah, man.
At the park.
Since way back. Well, since the beginning, back when K-Cast threw a first show, I was 16 hosting and doing events before I was allowed in the club, and I'm still doing it. It's just I grew up, my head got right, and now I'm trying to put others on. Yeah. But which causes envious people. And the jelly jar has been open wide.
Okay.
You feel me?
Wide open.
The jelly jar has been open wide
situation.
And spilling all over the place. But it's all good, I still got love. I'm still forgiving, dude. No matter what people are gonna talk ish.
You've also done a lot of shows and been an opening for a lot of the big people that come in the city, and I think a lot of people hate on that too. Yeah.
A lot of people, but that's fine. It's all good. It's all love. People are gonna get envious and talk. Even I did it as a young artist, but you grow and you learn. Even I'm a student. And I learn more and more every day. Yeah. I'm always trying to learn so I can continue to teach others, Right.
Show them that you've been there and done that.
Yeah, and I want to continue to be there and do that.
This definitely feels like therapy right now.
This is a different KingCon.
This is wild,
changed.
Man.
He's changed completely.
I feel like I owe you some money for the session or something.
Nah, dog.
This is amazing.
No, it's love. You asked me, that's my answer.
Yeah, that's good, man.
It's nothing but love, man. I got nothing but love for Ottawa.
Salute.
How many times through your 20s and stuff, you hate, you envy, you put yourself in other people's shoes, or you wish you were in other people's shoes too much. Right. I just want to do my thing out of the love. I could care less about the fame. You know
what's funny, though, is I'm not going to name names because I'm not that type of cat to do that, but...
There is no names.
No, I know one individual specifically that I've seen. He's personally said to me in conversation about you.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's washed up, he's not really doing anything anymore.
Yeah.
And I said, hold up. This guy's still killing it. He's still doing shows. He's still dropping tracks. He has a solid fan base of people that actually love his stuff.
Yeah.
And then I seen the same guy comment on one of your posts recently saying that he'd love to work with you.
Wow.
See, that just proves my point right there, that the talk in the shadows don't mean nothing.
Should I name names? No, I'm not going to do that.
The talk in the shadows don't mean nothing.
Yeah, so...
It don't mean nothing. People are just,
I'm going to tell you about that
offline. They have some smoke, they have some drinks. Everybody's a critic, you know what I'm saying? So when I hear things through the grapevine, that's when you see me reflecting on Facebook. I'm like, listen, this is how it is. Don't forget this. Yeah. Don't forget who the king is.
Let's do it, man. Let's get into
613. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
There we go.
Set it on fire.
Let's go, man. Bring Your Game Radio, CHUO 89.1 FM. Been there, done that. Some KingCon. Let's go.
Yes.
We're going to give him some more dope. You know what I mean? For your fans out there, for the people that are listening to the show right now.
Of course.
Let's turn You wanna keep the beat? You wanna?
Actually, cut it. I just rock the beat. You know what? Like sometimes the beat can get in the way when you're trying to get a message across.
Man.
If it's a deep message and you really want people to listen,
we're gonna do this.
Sometimes you just gotta cut it off. I just destroyed a beat, so I'll just
acapella now.
I'll just hit it acapella right now. No wasting time.
Let's do this, man.
Raised in the projects while dreaming of fancy objects, looking for a way of potential to be a prospect. Now these haters contagious cause you an object that they wanna hold down cause you run an old town. But on a natural high, the struggle never ends. It's hard to weed out the bad seeds when you love your friends. You owe money, then they love me, then the friendship ends. I will remember who was there when I didn't have shit. Just love for the music and the bass and the kicks. Just know that when you get in your zone, could help a friend. I'm making money off the raps just to help my ends. I'm from the hood. I'm good, could've went either way. Darkness light to the brightness, you know I made my way. It was the people before me that went and paved the way. And now I'm thankful for everything that I have today. If you're not grinding and happy, you're not living. You just fade away. Underground hits on a roll right now. The youth has hope without the dope right now. No need to hang yourself with a rope right now. Love yourself, hope to teach what I spoke right now. I used to hate myself until I learned to smoke crowds. We on a different level, but I made my folks proud. In a hail of dope clouds and beautiful dope sounds. When it's all said and done, bump this when you feeling down. Feeling envious in your belly, you want to throw down. No more feeling like you ain't nothing but a clown. I'm done. Respect.
Jeez.
Feel that.
Jeez, man. Bring A-Game Radio.
My throat is dry again.
You might have to go get some more water there. Water fountain's just around the corner.
Mine's fine. I feel fine. I don't know.
Oh, man. What's going on?
I just wanted to send an inspirational message for those out there, you know, who need to pick me up a little bit.
That's big, man. Yo, get the people your social media, where they can follow you online.
Yeah, social media at Kenny KingCon on Instagram and the Kenny KingCon on Facebook. You know, catch me on bringyaagame.com for my latest videos. They always showing the most support. So check that site first, right?
So, yo, before you get out of here, you're not only still doing this music, it's still sonning these rappers.
Yes, sir.
But you're also a father, like an actual father now.
Yeah, I became a daddy, you know, family man last 2 years. Fell in love with my wife and changed my life, dog. As you know me pretty well. I was a pretty wild, out the box, crazy person with no patience.
That's why when I said that, I don't know if the camera got that, but when I said that to you I looked over at Alive, and Alive just gave me that look like, damn, bro, things have changed. You know,
got to set the example for the youth.
That's what you were looking at me like.
That's
right?
exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh damn. I was like, yo, you know, I was thinking actually, I was like, yo, Kenny KingCon is part of the Dad Club.
You know what I mean?
My daughter's name is Legacy. I have a daughter named Hannah.
I have that track loaded up.
Oh,
we're gonna get into it.
I didn't even know. Oh man, that makes sense. That's perfect.
Beautiful how things work out. Right?
That's perfect. The song's named after her.
Yeah. My daughter's name's Legacy. I wanted something pretty but powerful, and she is my legacy. And I have my daughter Hannah and my wife Amanda as well. I love very much. There's brownie points right there. I just scored.
Exactly. When you go home.
When I go home.
There might even be some brownies. So you got a video for that record?
Yeah. I shot a music video for this. I invited the whole community to bring their family and kids. I wanted everybody to have a part in the video and, you know, have something a little more uplifting that grandma can share with her friends. You know what I'm saying?
What's been response on that video for you, man?
Oh, it's been great, man. I've had people tell me that it helps them build strength when they're single mothers. I've had parents just tell me how much that it inspires them to, you know, just be a good parent, you know. And even guys who had a hard life like I had and switched up for their kids, they said it really helped them with that transition. Yeah. That's worth more than any amount of money in the world to me. That's why I make music.
I didn't know how tonight's episode was gonna be, and not a bad way, in a good way.
I feel you.
I knew that, you know, I didn't have to plan. Like with some artists, sometimes I'm like, what am I going to talk about tonight? You know what I mean? And I knew that, like, once we turned the mics on, it was just going to be a natural thing like it always is.
Hell yeah, bro.
But, yo, you got all these records out. You know, people are
Narcissistic album's about to drop, too.
Wait a minute. I got one more question before we get out of here, just so we can maybe you know, hush the haters for a minute, right? You mentioned earlier your favorite light skin, that KingCon has had the chance to open for a lot of artists over the years.
Man.
And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, hey, wait a minute, you know, we've been on stage together as well so many times, opening up for some pretty big artists. What big artists stand out for you in your mind that you've opened up? I think the last one that you and I opened up for was Ace Hood, right?
Was big.
And that was crazy. Yeah, that was nuts, bro. And you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
So yeah, what's one of your favorites? This, you know.
Ace was good. Ace was good. I shot a music video at the same time for Do It Right, what we played earlier.
Okay.
So if you want to check that video on YouTube, Do It Right, KingCon, one word, KingCon, one word. And when we like, I'd say there's so many, dog, because from like Bone Thugs and Harmony to like Boot Camp Click back in the day. You remember Boot Camp Click back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
There's like 1,000 people there, dog. Like those shows back in the day. Becoming friends with Sean Price because of that, and
stuff,
being able to be in the studio with friggin' Sean P. God rest his soul because of that. That had
even Buckshot was there. Yeah,
the most impact on me. Yeah. But lately, I see. Yeah, back in the day, the Boot Camp Jam was there.
Okay. Yeah.
But nowadays, Onyx.
That's the best one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's your energy. You know what I mean? That's your...
Nowadays, when I did Onyx, and I was
true. Guess what? I was there for that one too. There was a twinkle in your eye. There was a twinkle in your eye.
My girl was pregnant. The reason why I shaved my head and started to rap like this was because of Onyx.
Right.
You feel me? Way back, being like 12, 13 years old. So getting
it open is like full circle kind of.
Yeah, getting the chance to chill with Sticky and Fred Rowe backstage. I got off stage and they checked my set, and this is exactly what Fred Rowe came up to me and said. He went, "Yeah, is that you up there? Yeah, that's you up there." He's like, yeah, that was crazy. You sound like Sticky Figure's illegitimate white son.
I can picture it.
And I'm like, jeez. And then of course he got Sticky in the corner, just ice grilling. Like,
yeah.
What up? Real good. And I get to like, you know, they're like love the name of the baby and congratulating me and like I was family with Onyx.
Yeah.
So
that was the best. Yo, bro, that was the best impression I've ever heard of Onyx. Like you hit that. Oh my gosh.
But
we gotta
natural.
We gotta get that on YouTube.
Yo, big influences.
Sure.
And opening for Bone Thugs was big too. Vinny Paz opening for Jedi too at Barrymore's was amazing. Even though I had the flu, I like basically crawled in that place and I was like, I gotta do it. but and I pulled it off, you know, slipped a few words because I was like about to pass out, but nobody noticed. They were too drunk.
Gosh.
Well, DJ Live is about to get into the legacy record here in just,
my
in just
legacy,
a minute.
Hopefully this can help you build strength if you're out there having, you know, trouble with being a parent. I know it can be rough.
Yeah. Before we get into what I wanted to say really quickly, man, was, you know, just the fact that what I like is I see growth. You know what I mean? And
I'm a student. Keep learning.
You've changed not just growth in music, but you as a person. You know
I appreciate that a lot, man.
And so for all the haters out there, you know what I mean? Let them keep talking. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And just keep dropping the music, man.
I'm proud of you too, homie.
Yeah, respect, bro. You know? And yo, man, we're gonna get to the record. Yo, introduce the record to the people there, man.
Yeah, My Legacy. You can check it out on YouTube. You know, beautiful video. You can show this one to grandma on Thanksgiving, even if you want. It's good like that.
Let's do this, man. Bring your A-game ready. Thank you for coming through, KingCon.
Bring your A-game.